Hi, I'm Brenda Lemming, and if you're planning to sell your home, this might be one of the most important videos that you watch. Because the truth is, most sellers are still handing over tens of thousands of dollars in commissions without realizing they have other options. Let's break it down. So in our local market here on Vancouver Island, the traditional commission structure is usually 7% on the first 100,000 and 3% on the remaining balance according to our data. So on a typical $850,000 home, that means over $30,000 in commission. And most sellers don't even realize that they're paying both agents, not just for their own. Yes, that's even the buyer's agent, the person representing the other side. That's where I stop most sellers right in their tracks. Because in today's market, buyers are actually out there searching on their own. They're scrolling Realtor.ca and Marketplace. They've got alerts set up. They're doing their own homework, and often they're only calling an agent after they're already found a home just to unlock the door and write the offer. I asked a seller just the other day, would you be okay paying that agent $15,000 when you know they just met that buyer at your front door? He looked frustrated and said, no, that would have bothered me a lot. And honestly, that's fair. You should be asking these questions before you sign anything, because most sellers assume they are all fixed, that the commission percentage is set in stone, that they don't have a say. But that's not true at all. So here are a few questions you should be asking when you sit down with your agent. What is your commission? And I want to see it in actual dollars to you and to the buyer's agent, not just a percentage. Ask what you'd be paying if your home sells for full price. How much of that is going to the buyer's agent? Because most of the time you're covering both sides and you deserve to know where your money is going. Question number 3, do I have any other options? Ask if there's a flat fee model. Ask what happens if a buyer comes directly to your listing. Ask if you can offer less to the buyer's side, like 1% instead of 2.5%, and still stay competitive. You're allowed to ask these things. You're allowed to choose how you sell, and you're allowed to protect your own equity. In my model, I offer sellers 2 things, transparency and choice. You can list your home for a flat fee starting at $6,500 and decide what, if anything, you want to offer to the buyer's side. Most of my sellers offer about 1%. That keeps your listing attractive while still saving you thousands. And if a buyer comes directly to your listing without an agent, you're not on the hook for a second commission. That alone could be the difference between walking away with your full down payment for the next property. This isn't about cutting corners. It's about taking back control, and it's about understanding the numbers before you sign any contract. So if you're thinking of selling and you want the math, the strategy, and the truth laid out clearly, I'm happy to walk you through it. Nobody should be sending you a digital contract. Any listing agent should be coming in there with the papers in their hands and going over line by line with you, explaining all costs. So if you're thinking about selling and you want the math, the strategy, and the truth laid out clearly, I'm happy to walk you through it, because no one should have to wonder where their money went after the sale. If your agent at that listing presentation says, sorry, it's our office policy to charge this, you run. It is illegal to be setting commissions, and all commissions are negotiable. And besides that, are we wanting to have an agent at the beginning of the journey positioned literally across a table from you, negotiating against you? You want an agent on your side right from the beginning, protecting your money right out of the gate. If you hire an agent negotiating for their own benefit at the beginning, it could land you in another uncomfortable and unfair situation when that lowball offer comes into you, and then you're getting pressured into accepting it. If this video helped bring things into focus for you, hit that like button and subscribe if you want more consumer first tips and seller strategies that are made for real people like you. Let's protect what's yours together. Thanks for watching. I'm Brenda Lemming, and I'm here when life moves you.